I'm Jon Howell from Venture Events. We're here on site in Kigali for the Africa Hotel Investment Forum and also the inaugural AviaDev. And I'm delighted to be joined by Mr. Bonifence Byamukama, the chairman of the East African Tourism Platform. So Bonifence, how's the experience been of AHIF and AviaDev so far?
Which has not been stated earlier, the warm welcome we received in Rwanda, especially in Kigali, the convention center, is fantastic. I've enjoyed my stay, and more so, I see people, especially RDB, interested in conservation of the mountain gorillas, which I think is a key for such an event to make awareness of these endangered species, the mountain gorillas, and to conserve them and appreciate their well-being in the natural habitat.
Fantastic, fantastic. And as chairman of EATP, can you shed a bit more light on what your remit is in terms of why EATP has been set up and some of your successes to date?
Thank you. East Africa Tourism Platform was formed entirely by the private sector in East Africa. We work in 5 countries, and very soon we shall be joined by Southern Sudan. What we are looking at is free movement of the tourists when they come to the region. We are aware that we are now operating a single tourist visa. You come to Rwanda or Uganda or Kenya, you pay $100, you can visit the 3 countries, and more so is multiple visa for 3 months. You can stay in the region. We are also gonna do a joint stand at the World Travel Market in London the beginning of next month, where Uganda, Rwanda, and Kenya, we are showcasing the tourism products we have in the region. And we have named this initiative Borderless Borders, where people can come to the region and see the variety. Of course, the mountain gorillas, the savannah, safari, the beach in Kenya, the mountains of the moon in Uganda, and of course the Chibale National Park, where you have 13 primates. We call it the capital city of primates. So it's an experience for anybody who is a nature lover to come to the region. But also we have been able to convince government, especially the heads of state, to see this vision. We are talking about open sky policy in the region, where you come and you are able to fly from any point to the other in the region without necessarily you cannot fly from Entebbe direct to Nairobi. You can fly from Kigali to Entebbe, Nairobi, and also come from Nairobi to Entebbe to Kigali. So it's our vision, and we want to see it happening. And we also think that the countries that have not joined us will join us soon, but also packaging the region as one destination. That is the key for us, to see that people come to East Africa as the region, not per country.
And that way they'll stay longer.
And they stay longer and spend more money.
Of course,
yes.
And that is the key.
Yeah.
So you and I, let's go back to the gorillas. So you and I first met sort of 4 years ago. I was running a conference in Uganda, and afterwards I had the pleasure of coming up to the camp in Bwindi, and we tracked the gorillas, and it was one of the most life-changing experiences of my life. So rather than me, for those people out there who are considering going gorilla trekking and they're thinking, where should I go on my next holiday? What's my next adventure? How would you describe the experience, and why should they come to this part of the world to see the mountain gorillas?
Maybe before I answer that, I need to tell you that East Africa is the best destination for any investment. It's like a banana that is ripe to take off in terms of investment. You can see Kigali is developing, Kampala is developing, Nairobi is developing. So if you have any money that you can invest, this is the region to go. But coming back to what you asked me, the experience of visiting a mountain gorilla, I've done it more than 1,000 times. The experience changes every day whenever you go. You encounter a fellow human being living in the forest. That is totally true. that your first experience is like, am I looking at a fellow human being living in the forest, or I'm just looking at myself? The eyes of a silverback gives you a picture that you will never, even if you sleep, you look at it every day, because it gives you a picture that there is a family of human beings living in the forest. And these are the mountain gorillas. You can't believe how a silverback can hold a baby where it senses danger, and they will hold as if it's a human being hold the baby of her own. So it's an experience that you cannot explain unless you encounter it, and I'm sure you saw it. But more so, the communities living around the national parks, the Mogahinga volcanoes, it's fantastic. The sensitization has gone the level that the communities, they look at these creatures as their neighbors, in a manner that they're able to conserve them. They are able to report when they leave the park. But more so, they have also benefited as communities in terms of revenue sharing, because what is collected from the park fees, 20% is given back to the communities. And the communities are really to cooperate. They report to you any danger of them. If they see a poacher, they're able to report. And which, for me, is the key, especially, even including the Republic of Congo, because we are in a collaboration agreement with them. So I believe that anybody on this earth, in this world, that has a good thinking for the future of these animals is to donate, give support into conservation of the mountain gorillas, because there are very few still living on us, and we have to conserve them for the future generation. So our kids, the future generation, is able to see these great creatures, the mountain gorillas.
Well, I think you've inspired everybody watching today to come. I've only got another 999 trips to catch you up, so I can't wait to get started on that on Friday.
I know.
I thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
It's been a pleasure.
See you.
And we'll see you soon.
And enjoy your great trekking.
Thank you.